we are going to work on an anchor. An anchor is nothing terribly fancy. It is nothing more or less than a signal to return. A powerful sense memory of how your body and mind felt at a specific time and location. It can be a mental state as much as a place in space. And you save those memories. Hold on to them. When you hold on to them, they go in a box for later reference, later use. And when they are opened up, they can pour over you, pouring words from the past over you in the same way my words pour over you now, weighing you down, covering your arms, covering your torso, your legs, all of you heavy and getting heavier. All of you relaxing, settling down, more attentive, focused, able to go very deep. With every breath, every word, you slide. We cooperate, collaborate, but really you are doing all the work, have been doing it all along. Lazy, sliding, relaxing. Your mind follows after the fall, goes ahead of the fall, weighs you down into the depths with a smile. You accept this fate with a grin. You accept this fate with the intent to bring yourself in. Deeper. Try to move your limbs, try to stir your body. Feel the rising back, and the collapse. The release, the relaxation, the down, full, steady, slow. The moment when you run out of the energy to push back up. The moment when you run out of the energy to rise. And then you fall so well. You slip so admirably. You've heard of a controlled descent. That is just what this triggered response will be. That is what this control is about. A controlled descent. Slide. Sink, descend, triggered and re-triggered. And the longer this goes on, the more power builds up, grows, accumulates. Your ability to slide deep is pressed against by the actual power of your muscles. Their ability to be something other than at ease, at pace, relaxed. It uses energy. An energy ebbing. Fading away as you flex, as you exert mentally, physically, as you try to keep yourself from comfortably, resolutely scraping the bottom of consciousness until it flakes away. a pleasant sheet draped over you, hovering lightly down through the air, caught in a breeze which is only your will to relax further. And every moment you grasp at consciousness, waking consciousness, it grows slick with that exertion, pressed and pressured until it fades away. A sheet, a faint and vacant world, empty of anything but the warmth. You float with that knowledge, that exertion in place. You are warm. You are deep. You are comfortable. And if I gave you back your energy, all the wasted energy of your muscles, your mind struggling, all the energy of that reflexive toiling, everything that resists, simple, relaxed, release. Now, with that energy back, you can push yourself down, fade yourself out. It can be a passive process of releasing, or an active process of sinking yourself, actively sinking yourself from a surface level to a deeper place. Drop deep, sleep, and release. Listen and follow along. As much energy leaving you now as I put back in, but leaving at twice the speed, leaving with sweet intensity. All your energy leaving at once, fatigue growing, simply letting you slide down. Drop deep and sleep. The more you drop, the deeper you sleep, the further you fall, feeling more and more sweetly at peace, feeling so good now, and the option to reach greater rest, greater relaxation, noticing that. Heavy through your wrist, which drags down your hand, heavy in your hand, which drags down your shoulders, heavy in your ankles, which drags down your feet, heavy in your feet, which drags down your legs, heavy in your legs, which leaves your hips, your core, your lower body, your chest, all draining, dropping, dropping, deep, asleep, relax, at peace. Your shoulders, your breathing, even your jaw, your eyelids, your neck, all at ease with such complete peace that they seep everything unnecessary away. relaxing and releasing everything you don't need to hold, leaving only peacefulness, contentment, enjoyment. And if you'd like, when you come back up, every time you come back up from this deep, pleasant, relaxed place, every time you come back up, you can leave behind anything you don't want, any tension that you don't need to keep carrying, any stress from the day, any fear or anxiety, judgment or criticism, things that in your daily life get in the way of calm and contentment, that get in the way of appreciation and enjoyment. You could leave those things behind if you'd like. You don't have to pick them back up when you come back up from trance, because all that remains when you are deep and relaxed is what must stay, and everything else gets set down in this time, in this place. All that remains here is the bare minimum needed. And in this state of listening, you can so easily only use the exact amount of focus required to stay present. Stay with these words. Follow the card. You can so easily go along the path we present, the routes we show, into depth, deepness, peace. Relaxed, steady darkness rises, and you follow its course. Drop deep. It is deeper than peace, more than ease, sweeter than sleep. Just where you would like to be right now. And you can be there for as long as you need, for as long as we spin the story and tell the tale. And this new knowledge clings to your mind so ably, so able to drop deep and find yourself here. The knowledge seeps in that you could be further down, to a place where all movements are slow and languid, to a place where easy is the nature of sleep, sinking, observing, pleasantly noticing that yes, you could be dropped and down right now. You could be pleasantly emptied out in a state of focus, and so you focus on emptying out. Empty, relaxed, deep, drop deep. And even if we gave you all your energy back, what would you do? You'd be alert, you'd be able, you'd be capable, and you'd remember how it would feel to be down again, deep again, at ease, pleasantly relaxed again. This knowledge of what you are capable of, you catalogue it, you store it, You put it all neatly, nicely away in a box. A box that opens for that simple phrase, which you can use, which can be used for you by someone you trust and consent to, which carries this pleasant meaning of what happens when you or someone you trust and consent to says, drop deep. You feel it like it arrived here, the steady heaviness of all your limbs trying to dispel anything other than a sliding deep. Deliberately choosing deepness. And when it happens and releases all thought, intention, other ideas, you can drop the anchor whenever you would like to and enjoy it again. The anchor dropping drops you down. Drop deep. Dropping deep with a mind open, ready. The only thing you need to focus on at all is the immediate, such as right now, my voice. Focusing on those things immediately present, guiding you along. Forming the ideal anchor, to which you will return with words that are simple and leave you empty, deep, relaxed, attentive while so pleasantly at ease, ready to enjoy the time you've set aside for yourself. And all it takes is the desire to drop deep.